on my way out to go to the markets, and my garage door is stuck halfway in the middle. It won't open, it won't close. So my car is stuck in the garage, and I had to call our real estate agency to get it urgently fixed because it's like dislodged off the bracket thing. Life is funny, isn't it? Like, I woke up this morning, I'm all organized and ready to go. I said I'm going to go to the Fitzroy markets, go to a cafe, get some coffee beans because I'm running out, and then do some grocery shopping and then call it a day. But, you know, my garage door decides to not work, and it's like broken because it's off the track. And I called my real estate agency and they can't get someone to fix it until tomorrow. So that's fun. There goes my plans. Sometimes when things don't go to plan, I always say there's usually a reason for that. I don't know what the reason is. Maybe it was unsafe to drive in the morning today. I'm not really sure, but redirection is God's protection, as they say. So I thought I'd just sit outside and give you guys an update of what's been happening, and I'm eating my breakfast and hydrating. Work has been interesting recently, a very interesting turn of events. Just for context, I work in a policy area that is really, really, really busy and very niche. And one of my colleagues has been in this space for over a decade. She trains me under her to kind of help take over some of that work. She is the expert in this space. So our expert took a month off, which is well deserved. She works so hard. I admire her so much. She hasn't had some time off in a long time. I was like a bit nervous because that means that I have to take over the work that she's doing, and I always joke with her when she goes on leave. I'm like, don't leave me, please. But I also say, you know, she deserves to go on leave because she works so damn hard, I swear. And we have a manager who we work for, so it was only going to be the two of us for the next month or so. And then I got a call from my manager the other Monday, and she's like, look, Angela, I'm so sorry, but I have to take some time off because of some personal reasons. I'm going to act you into my role. So I'm basically in her position managing the team's remit, but I have no team. And I was like, oh, okay. My supervisor is such a great leader. She knows how to get stuff done, and she's definitely taught me a lot about being assertive in this space and all these sort of things. She rarely takes time off, so I was like, wow, if she's taking time off, something must be really happening. So I was like, yeah, sure, look, I hope that I can handle the policy stuff, and I hope that I don't destroy anything and ruin anything, but, you know, I'm happy to just chug along and just do what we need to do until you get back. So we call it acting in our industry. It's basically where you are taking on the role of someone senior than you. So you take on their responsibility, their remit of work, you try to manage it as best as you can. And you also get paid and stuff too, and your like title changes a little bit. Not only do you have responsibility in the work that you do and the team that you run, mind you, I didn't have a team when I was doing this, so I was running solo. You have to be careful about the decisions you're making because policy affects people. I just would like to remind you guys that I own a business. I just don't feature it on the vlogs all the time because apart from my business, I do other things and I have a life. So you guys would have recalled that I created our first anatomically correct cardiac earrings last year. It was on track to be launched for Valentine's Day. I was creating all of the Valentine's Day campaigns during Christmas and New Year's. We were ready. I was ready. I was so happy with that sample, the quality. I was wearing it everywhere. It was getting compliments. It was getting a lot of traction from people. Our social media following went up a little bit because I could tell that they were interested in that piece. Until I saw a problem with the earrings. Man, when I saw that issue with the earrings, I don't think you understand. I was in denial for the first few days. I was like, surely not. Surely we can still sell this thing even though it looks like that. Surely. And then I couldn't sleep at night. Then I was getting anxious and I was like, oh my God, I don't think we can actually sell this on Valentine's Day. There is no problem with the anatomical heart structure pendant that we've been trying to create. I put all my effort into making sure that part of the earring was anatomically correct. The issue is the part that actually goes into the ear. That was the problem, not the anatomically correct heart pendant that's never been created before. We did that. At least that was accomplished after 3 bloody years. But it's the hoop that is the problem now. After wearing it a few times, I noticed that the pin is the thing that goes into the hole of your ear. The pin started to bend. So it could bend out of shape. And if it did, you can't close it correctly because it has a clasp where it actually clicks in place. And I was worried that it was bending so much that it could snap. I was so depressed when I found out that I couldn't do it. I literally had to take a few weeks off the business because I was so disappointed. Because we were so close, you know, and every time we create a sample, it cost me a few hundred Australian dollars every single time. The pin was bending because we used sterling silver to make this piece. When I first designed these pieces with my engineers, we accounted for the piece to be made of stainless steel, which is a really, really tough, you know, metal alloy. Because I changed the metal to sterling silver to make it more luxurious, because I wanted the brand to step up into the luxury jewelry space, I didn't account for the fact that sterling silver and solid gold is very malleable. So what that means is it's very flexible as a metal. It's not actually tough as stainless steel. When you're working with these types of metals, you have to be careful with your designs that you account for certain parts of the design not being too thin so that it doesn't bend. I don't know, it was just something that I didn't account for, and it was a mistake that I made. That piece is back in production again. The sample's going to take 30 business days to make, and then I have to wear it around for a bit, make sure that that part doesn't bend and that the quality is good. And then when I'm happy with that, then we can have our batch earrings shipped in with the sample, and then checking the sample quality, and then doing all the campaigns to launch it again. Our earrings will be on track to be launched around May or June. I know. This is what makes me really sad and depressed as a business owner, because of how much time and money gets wasted when something goes wrong. It really put me in a spiral during Christmas time, because I was like, oh my God, this is going to take me another 2 months. We're delayed again. And you guys know this piece has been 2, now 3 years in the making. Because I've been working on it for so long and it just seems like such an impossible design to make, I was ready to give up and walk away from it. Whenever I get emotional like that, I take a step back from the business for a couple of days, a couple of weeks, so that I can kind of recuperate my mind a bit and then come back to it later, so that I have more of a sense of how to approach things in a different way. That really works for me, that approach. And then after New Year's, I was like, no, we're not giving up on this. We're so close. If this piece is created properly, it would be such an amazing piece to the collection. It's difficult because no one has ever made this before. I just pray that after all of this work, 3 years in the making, I hope that someone buys it. That's all I care about. Can you imagine? I spent 3 years on this piece and no one buys it? How depressing. Anyway, I don't want to think negative, okay? We need to think positive. Welcome to the world of business. Coming. Round two. Honestly, it's the little things. I'm so grateful our garage door is fixed. I'm in a good mood today. So we're gonna stop over at a cake supply place because there is one place near where I live that I've been trying to go to for ages. I just can't seem to get there between their business hours because I'm always so busy. So we're gonna go there first, suss out the vibes. Then we're gonna head off to the local shopping center because there's a few things I need to get. I'm also getting a present for my brother because he finished his internship. There's something from Mecca that I know he wants and he's been wanting for a while. So I'm gonna go see if they've got it at that store. Also, I'm hungry, so we're gonna stop over at McDonald's because I'm craving like a hash brown or something. 2 hash browns and an iced almond latte, please. He wasn't talking to me. I just got home. I just took a bit of a break and I'm just so excited because we're going out for Brazilian BBQ tonight. We're going out with my brother, Bonnie and Jeffrey, who have been featured on our vlogs before. Bonnie was studying a Bachelor of Dermal Sciences and she's finished after like 4 years. So we're just all catching up and she actually knows my brother. So we all decided to just catch up together and have a dinner. So I'm excited. Let's go through what I bought and do a little haul. So firstly, this is Jeffrey's present. It's stuff that I got him from Canberra ages ago. I still haven't given it to him because I keep forgetting. So it's like stuff from Canberra. What? Oh no, it melted. Okay, that was like an Egyptian chocolate. Okay, we're not doing that anymore. That's melted. Wow, that's so depressing. So the Parliaments from Parliament House. I went to Parliament House in Canberra to get these. I also bought this papyrus paper design from the National Museum of Australia, which was in Canberra. And I framed the image because Jeffrey really loves like Egyptian history just like me. Got to take that off. Yeah, wow, that's really depressing, man. Ugh. And in here I have a like 24 karat gold pin of koala from Canberra. A lot of politicians and diplomats wear these pins in Canberra, so we'll put that back in there. So that's for Jeffrey. I went to this Oz Hair and Beauty store and I got a Pureology heat protectant. This is a really good heat protectant. This brand is so hard to find. It's what I use to spray in my hair because it's got like 21 different benefits. Love it. I also bought some coffee beans. This was just from like this, they call themselves a caffeine dealer. So they had a variety of beans and I always love the chocolatey, sweet, caramelly type of beans. So they recommended this and I got it ground up for an espresso machine. So we'll try that. I went to Mecca and I bought this really expensive ass Dr. Dennis Gross repair serum. If you guys are interested in what my skin routine contains, a lot of my creams and stuff come from this brand. I love this brand so much. It's just a bit pricey. I'm very into anti-aging skin products now because I am in my 30s. I'm trying to reverse the signs of aging, you feel me? So this is my serum. It's really, really good. This is a present that I got for my brother for completing his internship. So I'm just gonna open it quickly, but we need to wrap it back up again before he comes home. I got him this Kiehl's avocado eye treatment. This thing is $100, mind you, and this is meant to be the big size. It's tiny. He is very big on skincare, so I bought him that because he always talks about it and how if he really likes the cream, he just can't afford it because, you know, he's a student. So I thought, why not get it for him as a congratulations for finishing his internship? I will give that to him later at the dinner. I didn't realize that the hair and beauty store gave me a lollipop. That's so cute. And a Kerastase elixir. This is another brand that I want to try. The problem is they're like hair care serums are like $100 each, so we're just trying not to overspend. And I completely forgot that I bought a lip pencil as well. I used the Pout pencil in Super. That's the name of this brown one. This is the one that I always use in my videos when I do a brown lip. So yeah, I'll link it. This is a chocolate bark that I made for Bonnie. It's a dark and white chocolate marble with cranberries and Neapolitan Oreos. I asked Jeffrey what kind of flavors they liked in chocolate because I was making these for them by hand. And he said that Bonnie really loves strawberry flavored. So I made a whole batch of those for her and her family. She's got 2 kids. So I'll put them in these cute little bags with our logo. Jeffrey really likes licorice, so I made him a separate type of bark. Shush fridge. Anyway, it's a dark and white chocolate blend as well with cranberries. It's got black licorice in there and some nuts, peanuts, cashew nuts, almonds, etc. So we're putting a whole bunch of those in this bag with all his presents. I moved his bag into a better one with our little logo. I also had some leftover licorice, so I bagged it for him. No one in this family eats licorice, so there you go.
Can I get another pineapple? I love pineapple.
Bonnie graduated. Jeremy finished his internship. Hello, sir. And let it drop.
For you, sir? Yeah. You do right? That's a lot of pressure.
Wow. Okay.
What?
Yeah.
You need to.
Thanks, Jeff. I didn't know what was going on right there. Oh, is that what it's for?
Thank you.
Thank you so much,
Thank you.
For you?
Yes, please.
Just a second.
Oh, okay.
Here you go.
Thank you.
No worries. Whoop.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. God.
Hey guys.
Good morning. Happy Monday. Coffee. I woke up this morning thinking it's going to be a nice ordinary day. My acting was finished on Friday, thinking I could go back to my normal routine and just chill, you know, go down a level with not so much responsibility. But we're acting again for another week. So I'm acting up until Thursday to continue managing the remit of the team, because on Friday I'm actually going interstate. on a trip. I've got leave. So I hope it's not busy. What an interesting start to the day. So we're making coffee and lots of it today because I have to review some legal advice today. I don't review legal advice, don't know how to do it. So it's gonna be a beautiful learning experience. Oh, that's gone off. Damn. Here's the milk I prepared earlier. Lucky I went grocery shopping on the weekend. Being that beautiful. Be careful what you wish for. I said a little prayer these last couple of weeks to the universe. I'm like, can we spice up life a little bit? Because I'm getting a bit bored. Can we get some exciting things happening? And the universe is like, sure. Always happens with work though. Like, it would be nice to spice things up in other areas of my life, but you know how it is.